Hello. Let me unmute desktop. I think I gotta unmute that as well. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a exciting day of University of Hartford Overwatch. My name is Eric Culver, and I am joined by.
Oh, hi, how's it going? My name's Kayla. My name's Kayla, otherwise known as Shody. I will be your other caster tonight. For the Overwatch, Siena versus Uhart.
Heck yeah, we've got a
Yeah,
we've got a fun game on our hands. I'm excited to see how this match goes. This is match number 6 for our ECAC Swiss. I believe it's Swiss stage. So at this point in the season, we're expecting a really well balanced match, high competition between these two teams, and a good time as a viewer overall.
definitely. Safe to say, it looks like the other team has pretty good synergy since they all have matching profile pictures tonight.
Ooh, that is a +1 in the column for Siena College. Now, have you guys done the name game at the start of streams?
We did it once, I think, and then I don't think we did it again, but I do know what it is.
Okay, so perhaps would you want to do the name game today with this matchup?
Sure, of course. Um,
Running
the
down
real
the
contenders.
list, just running down the list off bat. We've got for the University of Hartford, we've got Triple Eight 16, we've got Cranky, Orimaru, Blackout, and Revan. On the other side, Mr. Altitude, Astrophobe, Sethri, Life, and Static Beta. Now that's quite a high level of name value on those
It
teams.
is quite a toss up.
I would gotta say, as always, uh, Triple Eight 16, the 16 at the end just throws a little bit of minus points towards the University of Hartford, and the 0 used in Blackout's name, just a little, slight ding. On the other side, I'm a big fan of Mr. Altitude and Astrophobe. I think those are great names.
Definitely. I would say that Sienna has definitely got a good lead here. Static beta, very interesting. I don't know what that means exactly, but hey,
Exactly, it's cool. And then something simple like Life, a good 4 character name. That's always a thing of power in the scene. I'm adjusting my
definitely.
chair. All right.
I'm gonna log into the actual Twitch itself so I can start seeing chat.
Oh, of
Just
course,
give
of
me a sec.
course. And I'm sharing screen for you by the looks of it. Lovely.
But yeah. But as a coach, how's it been training with these esport with these athletes?
It's been it's been pretty exciting, especially the last couple weeks. Lots of ups and downs. We've been going through like a really, uh, we've been pushing ourselves during practices, having a lot of high level competition, which has led to a little bit of frustration. But the most important thing is that the high level competition that we face forces us to improve on our mistakes.
Yeah,
So, for example, right, let's say there's one common mistake that we keep making when we play against worse teams. That doesn't matter because if we're just better than them, the mistake we make doesn't get punished and it doesn't matter. Um,
mm,
Playing against stronger teams makes it so we have to play smart and play better in order to succeed and in order to win.
mm. Yeah, I definitely understand what you mean by that. Um, yeah, it definitely gets interesting. Like, because those first few matches that we had, because of Swiss matchmaking, I'm actually really intrigued by how Swiss matchmaking works. Just because of the fact that because we won those first two matches off rip, we were able to go up against people who also won the first two matches, but had that advantage on us because we thought that our strategy and our play style was adequate question mark, and we're at Lee Jang.
Yeah, And now we're going to Lijiang Tower. Perhaps the first time we've ever seen Lijiang Tower. No, I'm kidding, of course. Have we ever not seen Lijiang Tower? That's the real question.
How does this keep happening? Well, I'm looking forward to seeing something different this time around. Oop.
If we look at the map pool, the first 3 maps are... Oh, that's an unfortunate disconnect.
Uh-oh. Oh, his PC crashed.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's points or something? Not heck yeah. So that can detect... Also forgot to mention, Happy Halloween, everyone, to anyone
Happy
celebrating.
Halloween indeed.
Because I saw Kane, I know Kane put it in chat.
Oh, did someone say that?
Yeah, Kane.
Kane. Who? Oh, wait. Oh, I got you. I was looking through the Overwatch chat and I was like, I didn't see anybody say that. But we are going back. And if we looked at the map picks and bans for this series, it seems like we're going to be seeing a lot of familiarity. We got Lijiang, Kings Row, New Queen Street for our first 3, and then Suravasa map 4 if we reach it. Have we seen a map 4 up to this point?
I think we have. No. I don't think it's... I think I'm pretty sure every match we have played has gone 3 matches and then it's done.
Yeah, either 3-0 or 0-3. Now, I'm just going to take a little bit of time to show off some of the Halloween festivities that we have around this map. Look at all the design and detail they put in, just to be completely forgotten and overlooked.
And that's the thing, is that with Halloween and stuff, I realized that like it is it's a holiday, but it's not a holiday like recognized by any kind of religion or anything. So we don't get the day off, or the most you get is leniency.
Yeah.
Especially kids.
Now we're seeing the University of Hartford rolling out with an Orisa composition, or sorry, a Reinhardt composition into Sethri playing the Orisa. So early first blood coming over Orimaru with the Mei, finding some good icicles, getting a kill on Mr. Altitude's Brigitte, and now Hartford, they're just going to hang out, they're going to let this point capture, and then as soon as they do, I'm expecting to see a sim teleporter, just a fake I guess, as they gain control of the point and sit pretty peacefully.
Love to see it. I would love to see the fact that like we're using Lucio and Baptiste. I heard about that earlier. That we're gonna be using Lucio Baptiste for healing, and it definitely works well with Lucio being able to get within those small areas that they've been known to use, or they've been known to have in these maps, and Baptiste able to cover any kind of able to cover, especially with his abilities. Good matchup. I like this. I like this so far.
Hartford doing a great job of maintaining point control. Even though they lost one early, they were able to maintain pressure on the objective, so even while the Orisa was in there, nothing happens. A big Earth Shatter coming up right to late 16, right into the enemy Orisa. Easy fight win coming off of the back of that. Hartford possibly going to look to push these kills down as they push past 54%, and only 1 or 2 fights remain for Siena College if they want to earn the round here.
And this is to note, like I said earlier, with the Swiss matchmaking, the people that we are currently playing up against have had to have won 2 matches and then lost 2 matches. I'm pretty sure. If that's the correct.
I think 3
and 2. So it would be safe to say that this matchup is probably, or they probably are, like, or they had to lose 2 matches to get here. So there's a likelihood that we could be seeing a balanced play here. Something I've noticed about the Switch matchmaking is that when we go up against people that have also lost, there is a higher chance of us winning. It just depends.
It's a great Maywall coming up by Orimaru, and Cranky using the Symmetra to just chase down the enemy Orisa. Reaper, all that remains on the objective. And Hartford take a decisive 100% to 0 on Lijiang Night Market.
Ballin'.
Truly ballin'.
Currently doing fantastic. Let's check. I decided to load up my ice cream with a bunch of sugar, and now my throat hurts.
Ah.
Um. Oh, Orthodox Kane is giving his opinions on the main game. I do love the life. Extra sport plays large numbers, but you gotta stick by it. Blackout. True. True. True Blade 16 is peak star. I mess with the 16 as character. Interesting. Interesting takes here.
I think that's biased though.
Oh yeah.
These candles upset me. They're
A
just
little.
like
A little.
they're
Doesn't
just
make
like
any
squished
sense.
in, but they're not like perfectly squished in.
Anyways, the match
Anyways,
started.
we got Sethri switching over to Ramatra now, and Mr. Altitude off of the Brigitte over to the Ana. Now, curious to see how Hartford reacts and how they respond. A good sleep dart coming down. Mr. Ramatra getting a lot of just group up damage, but Cranky, with that high charge on the Symmetra beam, easily finds that first kill.
It's Penguin May.
Penguin May is probably my favorite skin in the game. Oh, and she's dead. But it's Penguin May! Oh, Hartford nearing a Baptiste window off of this first fight already, and Cranky just ramping up this Cheer 3 beam. Really, so far, really good work by the University of Hartford, just controlling this space. And True Blade 16 going in for an aggressive pin, comboing it with that May wall. Great work by the DPS tank duo. Now, Hartford, just another simply one fight. They have this Baptiste window, and they are ready to fire. Fire strike.
Oh, I don't understand that, bro. Oh.
Oh, I thought they were gonna throw a fire strike through the window. Oh, there it is. Oh, Cranky trying to push up on a flank angle, but just gets taken out really early. True Blade 16 completely cut off by the enemy Blizzard. Hopefully we save our ultimates. Looks like we will. Now Hartford just gonna stall this out as long as they can. And Siena College does eventually take their first team fight here. It's lovely to see.
Lovely. It's looking pretty good so far. Oh wait, no, never mind. There is a 65-second difference here. So they do have a minute at this point to get back on point, so that they don't you know what I'm trying to say. Adam, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Symmetra using their wall. Reinhardt Earthshatter finds nothing. Must have been blocked by a Ramatra wall, perhaps. Blizzard, massive value, completely negates that Ramatra ultimate. True Blade 16 was deep in the backline. Cranky trying to build this beam off of the supports to take them out. Reaper now all that remains for Siena College. Cranky here to cut him off. And oh, it steals the kill from Blackout, who boops him off the map. And Hartford expending a lot to get that win, but still have point control, and this is roughly last fight territory for Siena College. It's win or go home from here.
Definitely. It looks like they're trying to put up a good offense here, at least with when it comes to Siena. But University of Hartford is doing a good defense right now when it comes to protecting themselves against the Ramatra and the May.
Now that Reaper just completely bursted down, was never even offered a chance to use their ultimate, and Hartford take both rounds of Lijiang Tower in pretty decisive fashion, if I would say so.
Oh, little ghost.
Now, Cranky, play the game.
Cranky.
This was, as we saw, he was just running down these backline members, and then the last second snipe on this Reaper. Truly lovely. Honestly, get yourself a sim player that can do stuff like that.
That was a pretty good matchup. It's looking pretty good for University of Hartford. Something to know. I really like this. I really like the school's mascot. Just saying, it's a cute dog.
Siena College.
Siena College.
I gotta Google it.
It's a cute. Oh no, yeah, it's a cute dog. It's a dog, but it's in like a really nice color scheme. I really like it. But yeah, it says Huzza for Biscuits just said, can't believe Sigma ulted the candles.
Oh, that's a cute dog. Like the
King's Row.
yellow, green, white color scheme.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
I think I'm looking
Is
at.
the yellow? Is
Oh wait, which one is it?
I posted it in the social team chat. I don't know if you're in that. In the official what?
I think I am. I should be. I have
Okay,
like
I'll just send it to
every
you.
role known to man.
Oh. Here, I send it to you. But we're back at back at. I don't think you've ever been to Kings Row before here. I don't think we've ever been to Kings Row. I don't think any odd plays ever happened here that caused the coach and both casters to get tilted. I don't think.
Now we get to see Kings Row for the first time ever. What a truly exciting moment. I've never seen this map before. I have no memory. Goldfish brain. My data disk has been wiped. I'm excited. It should be a first time.
The Men in Black came over and they put this thing in front of my face, and this is the first time we've seen Kings Row. You know, they put an odd machine. It flashed at me, and this is the first time we're ever seeing Kings Row, guys.
Now we've got Aldersworth Hotel. Alderworth, truly a tiny hotel lobby. But hey, you just need the reception desk and the elevator anyways, right?
Wait, what'd you say? Tiny lobby? What's going on?
No, the hotel over here is a really small lobby.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, well, dangerous, but Frankie's there to cover. Revan on this Baptiste, really healing up the storm, but gets jumped by this Lucio, is able to take him out, and all of his teammates stay alive throughout the process as well. Great work by the Baptiste player. Now, Hartford looking to push these kills. The Maywall not gonna find any offensive value, but Astrophobe keeping his team alive as they set up for this next fight here.
Very good, very nice.
Hartford.
I really I'm liking these characters they're playing so far. It's very new, it's very interesting, it's very different. Very demure, sorry. But I mean, May is obviously always a good choice, so I don't really need them. They don't really need to change that. But switching it up to McCree or Cassie, and Baptiste really been proven to be good.
Yeah, and Baptiste has been known to be one of Revan's strongest characters. Now, him having the chance to use windows just like this, but it gets cut off by this Maywall, and now Blizzard, massive value, freezes the enemy tank player. Trueblade 16 there to clean up. Great pair, Orimaru and Revan on this, again, this DPS support, working in pairs and absolutely dominating. Blackout there hunts down that Junkrat who thought he was going to be able to escape, but no such luck. And now Trueblade 16 did die, but has been able to return after taking out that Ramatra who was nanoed. And ultimate advantage slightly ticking over towards Siena College as they have that progress towards the sound barrier. But fat Earth Shatter comes down. Trueblade 16 jumps right into their backline, takes out 2. Revan there for the follow-up. Ramatra falls. All that remains is a lowly Junkrat who's going to barely escape into his spawn room with his life. And now Hartford looking at 1, possibly 2 more fights left of their defense, trying to make this work as we see Mr. Altitude swapping over to the Juno.
Interesting. Definitely. I mean, since Juno's been nerfed, I have been seeing, people are still playing pretty well, but they're used to be a little bit closer now. Oh, boy.
Great shots by Blackout, but Trueblade 16 is taken out, and now Hartford really on the back foot after that one. The High Noon is still held on by Cranky. Revan close to the ultimate as well.
Why are they running continuously?
What'd you say?
Why are they running? Oh, never mind. Okay, that makes sense. They kind of probably just figured that they can't really take all the. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Trueblade 16 here, back at this objective. Cranky with the High Noon, just fanning the hammer into that enemy tank. Getting crazy value with this Cowboy Bebop Cassidy skin. Gosh, gotta love it. Now, High Noon does come out, looking to just blow up this front line, but the Maywall, he's holding. wasn't unable to get anything with it because of that Mei wall. And now Trueblade 16 looking to pin in. Blizzard comes out. Ramatra stuck all on his lonesome Orimaru. Takes out the frozen Ana. Now it's just 2 stragglers left remaining. Oh, and a Junkrat actually. Who they're just gonna trade projectiles, shoot past each other, and deal 0 damage.
Oh. Junkrat, I definitely do enjoy seeing Junkrat every once in a while, because he is made for these kind of situations where it's very close quarters and very sporadic, or his shooting is very sporadic, as we're seeing right now. If you can follow any trajectory, it could potentially, and like, there's always the chance that it could hit someone, especially since, because they usually explode seconds after.
Fat Earth Shatter comes out. Trueblade 16 pinning straight into the back line. 3 members knocked down, and now while he is hit by this anti, just gonna shield, help his team, and try to hunt down this remaining Ramatra Juno pair. Great play by the tank player for the University of Hartford. Window used by Revan as well. Just trying to help finalize this fight. And now Blackout, the closest one to his ultimate for the University of Hartford, going to be very necessary if they want to hold on, as such a monstrous ult advantage does exist for the side of Siena College. They don't quite escape with their lives. The beat not finding the value they were looking for, and only 1 ult invested by Mr. Altitude for Siena College, and even while Blackout possibly going to get caught, oh, he's dodging, he's bobbing, he's weaving, he lives. Great support by Revan, keeping his Lucio alive, and Hartford not going to be staggered out any further, just the Mei Reinhardt that get taken out. And now Cranky with the High Noon, gonna try and get value, but it will be difficult into this Blizzard, into this Ramatra. And now it comes out, no Mei wall this time, instantly removes that Mei, doesn't charge it any longer than he has to. Now looking for the remaining members here. Revan nearing this ultimate. If he gets it, jumps up to the high ground, this is going to be a powerful tool for Hartford to continue this hold. Has the ability online, but the team just opted to the back. Trueblade 16 on his way, has returned. Potential window fire strike opportunity. Fire strikes come out. Revan opting to hold on, going for the Mei Blizzard first, and now Mei's trading blows, but in favor of Siena College. Cranky though, with this Cassidy, trying to hit the shots. Oh man, this Mei is a problem. Blackout on the Lucio in the backline, trying to jump around, takes out the Ana with the help of Trueblade 16. Earth Shatter instantly erases the Mei. Bastion ult not gonna find anything as Hartford get the hold on second point.
Beautiful. Wait, did we win?
Halftime.
No, we did not. We didn't win. Jesus. I'm so sorry. It's been rough. I know. I'm sure you remember being an alumni yourself, but I got what I got. I did get 8 hours of sleep, but I went to bed at like 6, so I don't think that's. I don't know.
Wait, like you went to bed at 6 a.m. or you went to bed at 6 p.m. and woke up at 2 a.m.?
6 a.m. And I woke up at 12 p.m. or like about 1-ish. Because my class was at 3:30.
Lord.
Yeah.
That's college.
Yep.
That's the yep. Uh-huh.
I feel fine. I'm just. Oh man. I got enough. I got multiple hours of sleep, so there's really not much to complain about.
Yeah, hey, if it's in the plural regions, you're doing fine.
Okay. Yeah. I heard people getting like 50 minutes of these candles. Oh man, they put the oh man. Rip.
Rip.
Still think it's crazy that they killed a robot. Like, can we think about that? Are they conscious in this game, like enough to where if you kill one, you can't just make a new one?
I think part of the lore is that they are intelligent. So
Okay.
So yeah. We see a few adaptations coming out for the University of Hartford. And Siena as well, actually. Cranky switching over to the Sojourn, and Static Beta on the Reaper now, looking to control this off angle, and this could be dangerous for Cranky as he comes in, sneaks, but has the slide available, and I'd just like to draw attention to the Reaper cosmetic skin he has equipped. Not going to really be able to see it actually at this high-paced game. We'll get a chance to look at it at a later date, perhaps. Play 16 with the pin, pins the enemy Ramontra straight into Narnia, but almost able to survive. Does get taken out. Cranky on this angle, trying to chase out this Ana, completely catches them off guard. Oh, misses the shot though. Oh, he's there. Juno with the follow-up does get the trade. Ana falls, Sojourn falls as well. This Ramontra not going to be able to touch, and Hartford take the early objective here. Now, let's take a second to appreciate the Tomura Shigaraki skin.
Oh wow!
I believe that's their name from My Hero Academia.
See, and I do like this art style here that we've got going on. Who exactly is that? Or that's Reaper?
That is Reaper.
Very interesting. I didn't know Reaper had posture like that. You don't really see it that often.
Orimuro with the Blizzard finds monstrous value. Fantastic play by the May player for the University of Hartford. He really chilled off this great. Now Hartford down one of their most crucial ults after such a high value play, forced to play around a window that also gets equally little value. Is Hartford now at a monstrous disadvantage? But, oh, a fat Earth Shatter also finds no value as the enemy has the space laser, just healing through it all with half your team dead. 3 ults wasted. Tragedy for Hartford.
3 ults wasted, but we have 2 more ults coming in, especially with Sojourn. It is very... I play Sojourn sometimes, and she is very difficult to ult with, and as soon as I pop the ult, I'm dead. Automatically. Don't know how that happens. But Lucio's ult is definitely going to come in, is going to come in clutch when they're in their next big fight. For sure. They have 4 minutes to push to that final point, or they have 4 minutes to push past that point, and it looks like they could be able to do this.
16 completely caught out deep in their backline as that Blizzard isolated him from the rest of his team. Sound barrier not going to be invested, opting or deciding it wasn't worth that commitment. And now Hartford still with the comfortable 3-minute time bank with roughly 1 fight worth of cart progress to go. They're still in a solid position. Cranky still holding onto this overclock, looking to slide up on the off angle, has the rail shot charged, fires, instantly takes out the Ana, looking for more, looking for the Juno now. Ramontra 1 HP, Juno 1 shot as well. Shots not quite landing, but there with some follow-up is his team. Ramontra is able to survive, but alas, probably not going to add up to any significant amount of value. Trueblade 16 on this front. Ryan, again, pushing forward, trying to be that dominant, terrifying transformer in the face of Siena College. Orimuro has this Blizzard, just going to use it to zone in Siena. No touch. Static Beta just a second too late. The Nano Ramontra not finding anything in this re-engage touch, and Hartford take a 2-0 lead on Kings Row today.
Gotta love Spike Spiegel. I do not like what they do with his hair, though. It's very hard to copy Spike Spiegel's hair, but that's a story for another day. Beautiful play. Oh. Cranky's been killing it so far. To
play the games.
To play the games. Amazing.
He's absolutely popping off. First the Symmetra with the right-click accuracy and the support murder, and then the Cassidy there. Love to see it from the DPS player out of the side of the University of Hartford.
It's going really well so far. Hopefully this third match. First time ever playing on New Queen Street, guys. Can you believe it?
Oh my god, we're going to New Queen Street. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. New Queen Street. First time ever seeing New Queen Street in the map pool. Absolutely bonkers. Really excited. Really blown away. Really shook. Really surprised. Really excited. Really nervous. Really.
The history of Lee Jang to Kings Row to New Queen Street, Toronto. Let's go Toronto.
Let's go play some hockey. Yes. Oh, I haven't updated the scores this whole time.
Oh Jesus. We're 2-0.
Wait. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. University of
Oh,
Hartford.
that's interesting. No,
You hard
for
score.
this map.
Wait.
Mhm.
Okay. 2. Perfect. 2-0. Sick. All right. Now let's go play some hockey. Hey.
Let's go play some hockey. All right.
You ready to watch some Overwatch? Eh? I can't do
Some
it.
battle.
I can't do a good Canadian accent.
I love their accent so much, and their lingo. It's so beautiful to me.
It's so satisfying.
Cheese and femme. Because like I just love how Canadians talk because they use words that don't exist.
Oh, I think I'm going to go buy a
They
gallon of maple syrup, eh?
Or like they exist to them, but like in America you don't hear it, and we're right next to them, so you'd assume that there'd be some crossover, but there really isn't much. But
Now, quick into the game of Overwatch that we have today. Triple A 16 opting to play the Wrecking Ball here. Now this Genji on the off angle, just gonna be shot and nearly taken out instantly. But Static Beta, with the help of that Genji that we were just talking about, and the Venture and the Junker Queen as well, gonna be able to get out with his life just barely. Triple A 16 not quite finding the value he was looking for on the peeling ball, but still gonna get the slam on before he dies. Builds 42% ult charge. Blackout on this Lucio, just dancing for his life. Ori Tracer.
Damn, Lucio.
Full disengage, reset. Triple A 16 swaps over to the Reinhardt, and I'm expecting more comp swaps as well. Perhaps from Ori
Siena's making a very good push here.
Nope, I like this.
In a lot of themselves, and the next putting a lot of distance between themselves, and the next time they can get that fight, or the next time they lose. If they lose a fight, then it's definitely gonna give them some time to be able to defend themselves. God, I'm so scared. What's her name? Venture? I'm scared of Venture. She looks like people. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Venture.
Actually,
Venture is wild.
They look like they.
Oh, great pit. Yeah. Now, Hartford with the swap over to the Reinhardt, finding instant success. Rookie mistake. Now,
we just died. Okay.
The Juno was the last to fall for the side of Siena College. Hartford really quickly taking this lead back.
Something I've learned in this game, especially when it comes to like post-quarter battle, is that if someone is shooting at you, you run away, you do not turn around. Just you run away backwards. You run. I'm pretty sure you run just about the same distance or the same amount of speed forwards and backwards for some characters. So just keep an eye on them, at least.
So every character runs slightly slower if they're in
reverse.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe it's about 90%. Like 90% speed. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the case.
And an ult wasted by Cranky, unfortunately.
Zoning ult. High value. Oh, a monstrous pin by Triple A 16 takes out their Brigitte, who just used her ultimate. And now 1 HP almost takes out that Venture. Not quite though. Juno taken out by Cranky. Great shots on this cascade. Now it's just a Venture and Junker Queen that remain. Oh, great play with the flashbang, hindering this Venture. Oh, the shots not connecting. Orimaru doing what he can on this Tracer to support, but alas, fight does fall apart. Revan, we see switching over to this Baptiste, synergizing a little easier with the Reinhardt, and I'm expecting this swap of comfortability is going to make a big impact for the team overall.
Definitely beautiful plays here by Cranky. Cranky really turned it out tonight. Amazing. Oh, Jesus. What's going on here? Sorry, I just want to watch these games when I'm not when I'm playing, it's like I'm actively part of it, but at the same time I'm also in my head, so I don't really. But it definitely looks this very good game for. Oh, never mind. I see what's going on.
Oh, Orimaru, they're on the Venture. Oh, but powerful headshot coming out by this Junker Queen, and a few staggers happening by Hartford. They're going to lose this advantage that they have. Siena College is going to take near spawn advantage here, and the fight continues.
Siena definitely making a lot of distance here. With 6 minutes left, there is a very good chance that they take it back, of course. But every time I play this, every time anyone plays this kind of matches, the one thing I'm thinking about is that when you lose that match, you only have just about, or when you win a fight up against people like what they're doing right now, you only really have a finite amount of time to push as much as possible, and that robot doesn't move that fast, especially with all those winding turns and whatnot. And sometimes you're stuck in pretty much the same place.
That's not real.
And you have to keep fighting. And if you lose, then the other team's got to do the same thing. It's like Sisyphus.
That's a very good point. In fact, it's a very common, I'd say, complaint with with Overwatch or with this new push game mode, is that it really is, the team that has the lead is at an advantage for the remainder of the game, which is a really hard thing to balance around. Venture does get taken out by Triple 16 on this Ryan, who is going to fall, prevent himself from staggering out any further. Hartford maintaining this lead is going to be very important, as we only have 4 minutes remaining on this round. Blackout has the ultimate, only one on his team with it currently, though True Blade is far closer than you might expect, having just used it at the end of a fight previous.
Very good matchup right now. Good fight here from the University of Hartford. He's only one of the opposition.
Frankie just going to town on this Cassidy. Late lamp though by Revan does allow his Cassidy and Tracer both to fall. And now nobody pushes.
Where's the other team? Where's the other team? Oh.
They died. They died at the hands of the Cassidy. Triple 16 holding on to the Shatter, as well as a sound barrier by the side of Blackout, and a pulse bomb for Orimaru almost available. And not a lot on the table for Siena College. Pulse bomb goes a little wide. Earth Shatter comes out, does connect onto the Venture. Great pin as well to help set up the kill onto the Junker Queen. Lots of hammer swings being traded. Junker Queen 1 HP taken out by this Reinhardt. And now just going to town, this tank player is having a brawl with the hammers versus the Brig. Bigger hammer wins, Blackout falls, Mr. Altitude taken out. Triple 16 pushing forward with the Reinhardt again, looking to assert his dominance and take control of this map.
Just to note to anyone who joined just so far, it does probably say it at the top of the thing, but if University of Hartford wins this match, they win the entire game. And if they lose this match, we go on to another game.
Now, Window comes out. Window Fire Strike looked to be comboed. Not going to find the value they were looking for. Junker Queen uses her Rampage into the backline. Doesn't connect enough to get a kill. Cranky, though, does actually fall off the back of it. Lots of low health bars for Hartford as they all have to retreat and stabilize. Orimaru just narrowly escaping with his life. All of Hartford have been able to re-stabilize, though Cranky coming back from spawn. Going to be a little late. And this Junker Queen dangerously low. Hartford looking to collapse and coordinate and secure this kill on the tank player. Cranky 1 HP burning. Oh, but the lamp comes out and just at the nick of time hits the shot onto that Tracer. Gets taken out. Looking for more. Finds the third. Hartford really building momentum here as they're rounding this last corner and pushing the wall up the hill.
Beautiful, beautiful push by University of Hartford. This could be it. This could be the final push.
This could indeed. And now High Noon coming out, just zoning insane value, instantly takes out this D.Va. Great play by the this Cassidy. He has been popping off this match. Now, Tracer. Oh, but a flanking Venture looking to be the last salvage, last remaining hope for Siena College, as Hartford are just pushing this bot all the way in. Pulse bomb available for Urimu. Looking for a pulse. Doesn't connect, but still, fear factor alone is insane value when Orimaru is on the in the lobby. Now, Revan standing still, almost gets one clip, but Blackout, his support buddy, has his back, and Hartford take a resounding 3-0 victory against Siena College on this exciting, spooky Halloween night.
Good game. Good game. Two Blade. Manny. I like how everyone's wearing costumes for this. Beautiful show. Well, yeah, GG's all around. That was a pretty good match. Oh, geez. Adam, as the coach of the team, how does it feel to see this comeback?
It was very satisfying as a coach, as a fan. Specifically, it was great to see Cranky really showing up today. Has had a couple lackluster performances in the past, and really seeing this man turn up and just click on Cassidy has been a really fun thing to see tonight.
Oh, someone in chat said good luck with the rest of your season.
TY.
Oh, they're talking about the actual game chat.
Oh.
I want to see it.
Oh, I see.
And it says good luck with the. Aw. Happy Halloween to Siena. Thank you for playing with us. I love your mascot. I love your logos.
Now, interview?
Yeah. I think I have my pick already.
Who's your pick?
It would definitely have to be Cranky. Getting 2 play of the games in one game is definitely a sight to see.
2 play of the games, and plenty of great plays in that last map as well. It was great to see. And I am fully there supporting you with that proposition. I think Cranky would be a great interview candidate today. Now, hoping we can get him. Chat, if you have any questions that you would like to ask Cranky, aka Jason, let us know. Drop them, and we'll hopefully get the man into the call. Let me see if I can.
Hello, guys.
Oh, hi, Cranky.
Hello.
Hello. I don't have a camera because I'm in my dorm.
No, that's all right.
But I have a nice ass mic. I'll tell you that.
I can still make it big, and we're looking at a colorful screen, and I'm the only camera.
Go for it.
Wait, let me get the score updated so it doesn't say it's 2-0.
3-0.
3-0. Woo!
Woohoo!
Hi, Cranky.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing alright. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Wait, what am I? What?
How are you doing on this fine Thursday at 8:48 p.m.?
I'm doing good. I had an exam. I hope it went well. But we're here for Overwatch, and that's what matters.
And speaking of Overwatch, you played some Overwatch today.
I did. I dabbled. I dabbled.
And you played pretty well in Overwatch today. You did.
Thank you.
You played some Overwatch.
The 32% Cassidy accuracy, yeah.
That was only 32%.
Yeah.
No shot. We were talking this whole time, like, yo, this Cassidy player popped off today.
Oh.
And
oh no! In Kings it was fine. Yeah, new Queen Street. I was like, yeah.
I was thinking it would be the other way around. I thought your new Queen Street Cassidy was really solid.
Sir.
At least the kill feed made it seem that way.
I didn't hold tabs, so.
Yeah, lots of important final blows seemed to be connected to your name throughout that match. So walk us through it. Map 1, Lijiang Tower. Kayla and I, we were both really surprised to see us going over to Lijiang Tower. We've never seen that one played by the University of Hartford in a official match, so we were shocked. So how did you guys respond and react and prepare for this big wild spin and twist?
If there's one thing about you, Hart, we'll change the characters, but we won't change the maps. and it works. And we always just ban the same maps, and that was how Li Zhang got made. And then everything else that's their pick is RNG.
Fair enough. So was Li Jiang theirs or your pick?
It's ours.
Your pick. Okay. And then they picked Kings Row.
Yep.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Right on. So how'd the Symmetra feel? We'd obviously you don't see a lot of Symmetra played in Overwatch these days. So what was it like working the Symmetra with the Reinhardt, and playing against their Ramatra and their Orisa that they pulled out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big like sim player, but in Li Zhang, I played a lot in Night Market. But honestly, it's like you might as well just keep running it if they let you type of thing, which is why I read sim like a couple matches ago as well, just hard sim.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, with the Orisa meta lately, a lot of tanks just play Orisa, and honestly, it's like let them play into you, not so much play into them, and you just get beamed because it just doesn't stop.
You just
And for
sit
the
there and
ROM,
shoot.
yeah, and then for the ROM, it's kind of the same thing, but if they put in their shield, it's like, all right, cool. So you either waste it or I just gain beam off it, and then yeah, we just go from there. It kind of all just plays around the triple beam, and then the
Yeah.
team explodes from there on point, which it worked really well today.
Yeah, I guess it is really similar when you think about Ramatra. He has the shield. You shoot the shield, you farm beam. He
Yeah,
blocks when he's in his like pummeling form. You shoot the block, and you're still farming that beam.
yeah, May
Um,
Wall, you name it. It's
and then
like,
Orisa uses Fortify. Okay, I'll just farm my beam.
yeah.
Even during Spear Spin and all of that. It's
I think
free
I think
power.
I think one of my favorite moments today playing Sim on Li Zhang in Night Market specifically was one of the comms that we said was, okay, I am going to put a fake TP, nobody take it. And we all said okay. Because they were going through, they were going to start engaging, and they saw my TP, and we look at the door, and all of us just start laughing because they pushed back thinking we were going to TP. And
Actually, I
that's
think I
probably one of,
saw that TP.
yeah, yeah, that was,
I saw
it
the
was
TP go up, and I was like, "Oh, it looks like we're gonna see a TP play coming out by the
no,
University of
no,
Hartford."
no. The calm was literally we're gonna put a fake TP to make them think that we're TPing, but we literally just watched them push back. It was just a little spooky prank.
Hey, Halloween. That's what we
That's what we do
thrive for
best.
here.
That's what we do best in the spooks, you know?
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Dude, so true. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Spooky, scary skeleton sent shivers down your spine. Sorry. Anyways. Um. Yeah. Map two.
Yeah, we got an so nothing in chat. Um, I was gonna say I just wanted to ask like where exactly was your mind when it came to this match in particular? Because you were definitely popping off. Let's just say that.
I don't know. I mean, you know, you have your good days, you have your bad days, but the way I see it is like every new game is just a clean slate, you know? It's a new team, new roster, you know? Some are gonna prosper in the characters that they play, others aren't. Some people are gonna have their off days just as much as you're gonna have your off days or your great days, you know? So I don't know. You kind of just go in with like a clean slate and then you kind of just see what they run and then adapt to the. That's how I usually go in at least.
Baller, baller. I like that. I like that answer.
Yeah. And then the Cassidy today for Kings was I typically just go like, you know, Soj if Adam doesn't preach it enough that I just go Soj or Ash. I was gonna go Ash, but Jack made the call to go Cass, so shout out to him because it was we realized there was a player on their roster that has definitely played a lot of Venture this season already, and this season's not really played. It hasn't really been long, I mean, so
Yeah.
it was definitely a good play to use the cast because then I mean New Queen Street trying to skip around New Queen Street they ended up going Tracer Venture, so it's like it just works in my
It was
hands.
it was warmed up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure you know by experience, Ash versus that like Adventure Tracer engage is pretty difficult, pretty miserable.
No, it's really miserable. It's not fun at all.
Uh, so New Queen Street, we saw a little bit of pushback at points by Siena College. They started off with the lead and pushed all the way up to the near spawns as well. How did you guys react to that? How'd you handle it in the
Yeah.
moment?
So we just wanted to do like a traditional dive. You know, Jack wanted to go ball with the chaser and all that, and then the backline, the usual backline for that.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, I think the comms were actually really good. Like there was a clear target on who to go to. Swaps were made in case, and I think we just realized like into their comp, it's much more fast paced. I mean dive ball dive is just as fast paced, but their fast pace is very different than our fast paced, where the back line is more slow, but the front line is more quick. So we decided to do like the Rhine against the JQ and kind of switch more to the brawl, but instead of a May, we do a Tracer because Joe was just going crazy on the Tracer that map.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, I think it just worked out because we kind of just let them play into us a little more so than anything else.
Yeah, and it looks solid, especially the Reinhardt versus the enemy Junker Queen. Seem to be getting a lot of value. And as you brought up earlier, the Cassidy play into the venture really, really, you know, pulled its weight, shutting down that flanker, shutting out that engage. And you know, it worked. And you guys took a pretty decisive 3-0 victory, getting the full cap on the final push map. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've always been like the hit scan for the team, and I will say against like any sort of dive when it's like a tracer or venture, Cass is like the play. I'm not even gonna lie. Like Venture gets absolutely obliterated just with one ability. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You can catch yeah, no, yeah, exactly. It's like you can catch a venture so quickly with like a hinder. Like the amount of times I saw that burrow about to erupt and I just throw the hinder early. And even if I didn't kill them, it at least strikes like I would say if I was playing the venture, I would be kind of like scared that I'm
Panicked, yeah.
hindered. So it's like even if I don't kill them, they're gonna push back no matter what or try to escape. So,
Mhm. Exactly.
but yeah, no, it worked. So and it worked really well. And then the cast for Kings was much more laid back. I was gonna swap, but like the by the time I was gonna swap, I already had a second high noon, and I was like, oh, I might as well keep it.
Ah,
So
well, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, but nah, no. Shout out to Jack because he was the one that usually called when I want to use high noon if I didn't use it.
Mhm.
So it was usually like a shield, like you know the typical Ryan shield
Coordinated, yeah.
W, yeah, and it worked. It worked pretty well because that Diva mech got destroyed last minute. So
Yeah.
and
Oh, I
I think
spectated that. Yeah.
that was really crucial. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really high value. The Diva was forced to contest the point, couldn't fight you because the Reinhardt shield was there. So they were forced to just use their defense matrix, which you just stared at her, laughed at her face, and then shot her.
Yeah,
um, I guess last thing I would say on the in regards to like Overwatch base is how is it feeling? You've had a match and I think maybe like one or two scrimmages on this new patch with Orisa nerf, Juno nerf, one or two other minor changes as well. How's the game feeling? Is it a little different? Does it feel kind of the same? What's your take on the latest balance patch?
I'm personally like I've always been the type that's like I kind of just run what I run because the way I see it, and I've always seen it like this, is pretty much it's rare for a character really in this game to be like hard like you need to run it every day. Like you can run it, right? Because they're a little bit superior than the others. But at the end of the day, somebody can come in one tricking one character and they can still obliterate
Mm-hmm.
what is known as meta. That's always been the case. And right now, it's like there is kind of a meta. I think it's more specifically under support and tank. But right now for DPS, it's like you can throw anything and it will work for the most part. There are
Mm-hmm.
some better than others, but really like you can go in as pretty much anything as long as it has good coordination with the team. So I think this patch is actually good. Tank wise, I think I don't think it's as mandatory. I like you can run a lot of things and it works. It just depends on like what the team runs, which is basically like the whole gist of it. And then supports, I still think Juno's good. Brig can be good depending on like what you're up against, but I still think it's like the traditional like Ana can be good. Like literally anybody as long as it's not Life Weaver. Like
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know. I just think it's a very even though like there is like an in quotation kind of meta right now, I'd say. I think it's just very open right now for the game. It's kind of whoever you prosper in the most. That's kind of just the meta. Because even in these matches lately, in these scrimmages, it's like we face the most random things sometimes.
Yeah, some
And like
Junkrat's.
yeah, Junkrats have been everywhere lately.
Mm.
Tank wise, it's always like people running multiple tanks just in one map just to see what works best. It's very not so much linear right now, which I kind of like because I feel like that's what the game should be at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you. I think Overwatch at its best. Overwatch is best when any hero works, right? You could play Ryan on Gibraltar, and if you're smart enough and if you're good enough with it, then it works. You
Hmm.
can play, Wrecking Ball or like Winston on King's Row instead of playing like some type of brawl. You can do whatever you want if you play it right and if you're smart enough. And I wish a balance patch could return to a state like that.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's pretty good right now. My only fear with the future of the game is the whole 6v6 thing. That is the only fear I have right now, unless they do like some crazy patch where it's like you just sit there and you read it and you go, why? But
Yeah.
I haven't really there hasn't really been a patch like that in a while, I'd say. So I think it's pretty good. I think the changes lately have been pretty interesting, and I feel like that's just how it should be.
Yeah, I think at the very earliest there are, maybe it's next season. I don't remember the exact dates. There are going to be some tests for 6v6 in like alternate game modes, or yeah, like alternate 6v6 attempts and adaptations. So I'm curious to see how those are gonna play out. Uh, I think it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we will see. We will see how Blizzard does it. That is the final direct. It all
Yeah,
depends on Blizzard.
yeah, yeah. It's possible they try it, it doesn't stick. People are like, "Wow, this is bad," and we call it there.
Yeah, I think my biggest issue with the future is, they basically changed the game for 2 years and they're gonna revert it all back with new heroes and everything. It is just not gonna go well. I think that's gonna be an absolute mess.
Yeah,
But
we
hey,
we will
we'll
see.
see.
Yeah.
We will definitely see what they come up with.
Any final questions from you, Kayla, before we wrap this up?
Last questions. I'm just looking at the chat with Lord Revan. It says Cranky a Yapper, hit scan player.
Oh, don't worry. He walked to the dorm right now saying the exact same thing.
Oh wow.
Cranky
Okay. Alright.
Cranky is not
No,
aiding the hit scan allegation.
they're saying how you typing in chat. Yeah, Sean goes,
He is
uh-huh.
a hater. He is a hater.
Yeah, Sean is a hater. I agree.
Hey, me
He's my
too.
number one up.
Me too.
Oh.
Yeah. This guy only likes me when I ask him to play League, so
Yeah. Wait, are you playing League after this?
possibly.
Chat, chat. This is real. What is this?
Maybe.
Okay. So, final
So
question
this-
I've got. Believe it or not, I'm not sure if you've heard this before. Brace yourself.
I think I know.
Drum roll, please. Cranky. What is next? What is
What
next
is
in the
next?
world of Jason Cranky Overwatch? What's your plan? Talk to us.
My plan. My plan is more scrims. Oh goody. And then right after that, study. Because I got a lot of stuff to do.
Don't
That
we all?
sounds that sounds so exciting. I
Oh yes, I am stressed out of my mind
oh
this November.
oh goody. Oh joy. Yippee skippy. That sounds
Yep.
like a blast. I wish
Dad, you going
Tell
to
you
be
me, tell me about it.
I wish you the best of luck with your exams. I wish
Thank you,
you
sir.
good fortune in scrims. I hope you land your headshots and um, kill the enemies, vanquish all demons, and I hope you have a good night.
Yep. A summoner has disconnected. Drops mic.
Demacia!
Missed. I know. I Sean saying I just should have left after I said that. I should-
Yeah.
uh,
It's not too late. I'll kick you. I'll kick you.
go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
No. All right. Thanks for joining us, Jason.
Thank you.
It was
Thank
a
you
pleasure
guys.
as always. And I hope you have a fantastic night.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye.
Yes.
And
Bye-bye.
Bye stream as
Goodbye.
well. Kayla, if you have any final parting words.
Have a good Halloween, everyone. Let's get spooky.
Ooh, spooky.
Let's get spooky.
Wow. I love waving
Stay
my
safe.
arms with my background because I got a green screen.
I'm gonna give the same speech that my math professor just gave us. Don't drink and drive. Don't do any substance and drive. Make sure that you're not getting in a car with anyone who's intoxicated. Make sure that you watch people who are pouring your drinks. And make sure that you never take a drink from someone that you haven't watched that was poured. Make sure you guard your drink. Remember, stay safe and come back home alive.
Heck yeah. Come back home alive.
Cheers.
Cheers. Have a good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Have a good night.